What up? What up? What up? Hey, I'm digging that vibe right there, that beat. That's one of them free YouTube beats. What's up? Happy Friday, everyone. Hope your work week is going well. Just sitting here thinking of some things. Hard week this week, man. A lot of movement at work. I hope quite a few of y'all actually caught the video yesterday that I did talking about giving you the proper definitions of a server and things of that matter. So if you haven't, definitely check that out. I think it gives some great details on how to start a server, what it is, how to explain yourself the proper way when you actually trying to start a media server. Now today, kind of sparked a good conversation, as I should say. All right, let me see something right quick. Let me just do this right quick. All right. In today's, and I just want to have a conversation. I don't think I'm gonna get into anything too deep. You see, does having a media library even matter anymore? There used to be a time when we actually showed off our Plex, and everybody was happy. Everybody was, oh, I want to start one. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Doesn't even matter anymore. With so many applications out there, so many individuals still using Kodi, does it even matter? All right, doesn't even matter anymore. Do people even care about actually starting their own media library, meaning movies, personal videos, what else you got out there, music, pictures? Do people really care anymore? I think that's a great conversation to have. I think when we first did it, probably about 3-4 years ago, I think a lot of people was actually wanting to do it. Over the last year, you don't really hear anyone asking, suggesting on just what a media library is. No one is actually we're not getting that traffic anymore. And it could be because of coding, more third-party apps. Maybe you have someone's application who's actually doing it for you. But doesn't matter. I will probably give my take on it a little bit later. Also, this is the same pop I've been drinking on for like the last 2 days. Also, y'all see it right here. We take that down right quick. Would you upgrade to the new Nvidia Shield? If they was to bring out a new Nvidia Shield, would you upgrade it? Would you upgrade? That's the question right there. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up as you enter the building. Would you upgrade to a new Nvidia Shield? Say if an Nvidia Shield drop in another month or two with the new Tegra X2. Knowing that you got the Nvidia Shield, maybe you got 1, maybe you got 5. I don't know. Would you get the new Nvidia Shield? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I would love to get your feedback. One way you can get your feedback, you can call that number right there, that 313 number, for free, and we'd come in, we'd talk about it. And plus you can ask some questions. I really like it when y'all are engaged. People are actually calling in, because no question is a dumb question. I'm not going to see all of the chat. I'm not going to see all of that. I'm going to miss something, and sometimes it's best to get that your question answered right there on the air. And so this is something that I actually implemented into the show. That way others can hear. You may have the same question that someone else is scared to ask. So we definitely gonna get into it. Also, sometime I'm really thinking about changing the setup of a little bit. I have a lot of equipment here, and I would like to get a little bit more organized, meaning some stuff may come down. The plan was to do some other things, but never got to it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll start this weekend. Maybe I'll start sometime next week. But we'll see. We'll see. But definitely, I want to thank y'all for tuning in today. We definitely want to get into that conversation. Does media library? Those are two questions. Does media library matter today? All right. Does owning your own matter today? And also, the second question. Let me go to it. The second question is, would you upgrade your Nvidia Shield? Would you upgrade? That's a question. I think that's a good question to ask, because you have a lot of people out here with a lot of devices, including myself. Y'all know it. If you've been following me a long time, I got devices. I done gave some stuff away. I done did it all. But definitely give a call. Let me put the number up there again. And I want this to be an engaging show. Sometimes I go hard in the paint. Sometimes I do. I'm just in that mode. But I actually, if there's a question that you have, definitely call up. We'll take it live on air. Well, I'll take it live on air. I'm not gonna say we, but I'll take it live on air, and we will see what we're working with. All right. Let me look in the chat a little bit. Let's see who's in here. What up, Andy? How you doing? LB in the building. What up, though? What is good? I seen somebody pop in on the phone call, but they popped out. So I don't know. Do not be scared. Definitely don't be scared. And I'm about to come to you right now, 310. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Hopefully, we get some nice feedback. Also, please turn down your YouTube too, because we will get some back feed from you. So let me take this call. The first caller of the day. All right. What is good? You're on with Superdell. What's going on today?
What's up, Dale? What's up, Dale? This Ultimate Streams, man. How you doing?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. In regards to your question about the Nvidia Shield, I would not purchase the new Nvidia Shield for the simple fact I don't use the one I have now enough because I have so many other devices. It's you know, to me, it was an overkill in regards to the pricing. You know, just like the other day where you showed the soundbar and stuff like that, and I say you saved me some more money.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's exactly what I'm about, saving my money.
Absolutely.
You know, and if I don't need to spend the extra money to get the same results from something that's less, I will use that.
Okay. Now, quick question.
Because
I got you. Now, quick. What if they were to come down on the price? Let's just say 150. Would you consider?
Well, now we talk. Now we're in another ballpark.
And even though you got the device that can handle everything, you would think about it though.
I would definitely look. I would definitely think about it because they don't come down in price. That would be a benefit.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree. Do you think they should come down on the prices? Because they're not selling as much as you know, some of these other devices, such as like the Chromecast with Google TV, Fire Sticks. They're nowhere near like selling like more than Roku.
Yeah, well, you know what, Dale? I think it would probably benefit them to come down because, as you stipulated, as you put out time and time again, people have options. You see what I'm saying? And if you're gonna save you some money and get the same results, like I said before, why not go that route? Because everybody don't have to have the green machine in their house. You see what I'm saying? To get everything they need. Man, you could set up a network with all kind of stuff in your house. You know what I mean? Now I'm going into the Plex talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as your media center, I think it's always good to have your own stuff in your house. Big for the simple fact of the matter, Kodi can go out, all these different programs can go out, and then you still have the capability of using your own stuff in your house. Take it on the go with you, get your hard drive, take it with you. You know, man, it's priceless to have your own stuff.
Yes, I agree with you 1000%. But why don't you think people talk about it more? Like certain cord cutter, you know, creators on YouTube, right? Why you think no one really talk about it anymore compared to like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when it was like everybody, it was an uproar? Do you think people actually started it, or they're just used to just going to third-party applications, maybe using somebody else's Plex, or you know, going to Kodi?
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I use third party sometime to download some stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people today, I think, they don't have that drive to go out and get their own content. So the easiest way is to go to the third party apps and watch the content that they want to see, as opposed to taking the time to download it. And for as creators talking about it, I don't think they talk about it anymore because by now they probably feel everyone should know about it by now because it's been out a long time, Dale.
Oh yes, it's definitely been out. And I remember when I even first started messing with Plex, you know, I was getting a lot of emails. But now I think, you know, like within the last month, you know, I think things have gotten a little bit easier. Plex can have a little learning curve.
Right.
And
it does.
But it's still, no one is really to me, to me, when we talk about saving people money, right? Because that's the ultimate goal in cord cutting. It's to save money, right?
Absolutely.
People, I just think, ultimate strings, I bullcrap you not. I just think sometimes people want the best, but don't want it to invest. If I'm saying it correctly, you want the best, but you don't want to invest. And they wonder why certain boxes, right, are very expensive. And I believe sometimes you got to invest whenever you want to multitask in this cord cutting setup. I believe sometimes you got to spend that money in order to get to where you need to be. You agree? Disagree?
No, I agree, Dale. But you know what? I also noticed this here too, right? People want the best, and they don't want to take the time to invest in themselves because, see, it's like this here. You say one thing, but then when it's time to put up or shut up, you know, you're not willing to put up. You know, we all say, oh, man, I want this, I want that. You know, just like I say, man, you saved me some money because I was going to get this to do. Now, I'm still getting this to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is, in my household, I want it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I'll set up a network for some friends with the other box, with the Magisi. I'll set it up with that box with them because they don't want to invest in their network like that.
Right.
But for me, I do want the best in my house. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
But people have to realize this, man. If you want the best in your house, invest in yourself because this is benefiting you and your family.
Yes.
You don't have to share your Plex. You don't have to share none of your network with nobody. But in your household, I think you ought to have the best running equipment you could possibly get for yourself because guess what? You cut the cable cord to save money.
Thank you.
If you get the product, if you get the content, Dale, you're still investing in your network because it's all a part of your network.
Yes.
You know, and that's just where it is for me.
Yeah,
so that's how I feel about it, man.
I agree with you 1000%. Everything that you said, and I think as you know, cord cutters, and I'm not saying I'm the president or the ambassador of cord cutting, but I do. The whole agenda for cutting the cable cord is to save individuals money, and
right
with certain. At least on my platform, I can't speak for everybody else. I always said, listen, in order to save money, you got to spend that money up front, you know, and within a year and a half, you will see all of that come down because you have everything you need. And I think it's very important to have your own media. That way you don't depend on a third party. And yes, Kodi is a third party application when you think about it, because of everything that you could put inside it, you know. It definitely, if like you said, if you have no internet and everything go down, you are hit. You are a hit.
Right.
And that's why I think some of the things that we show, like as far as that Zidu box, Zidu, however you want to say it. I know Brooklyn Cord Cutter says Zidu. We all talking about the same device. I just think it comes down to personal preference and what you want to do with it, you know. And I think part of my responsibility is getting the information out there to individuals. And I think if we continue to do that, I think everybody will get it. But it's just mighty strange, you know. People don't really want it. I mean, I think they just want it, you know, the easiest way they can get it. That's my 2 cents.
You know what, Dale? They you're right. They want it. They just don't want to put the initial investment into getting it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I look at it like this, man. When I first started doing this thing, man, I've been following you now 4 years plus right now, man. I was watching when you had your green screen and all that stuff out there. You know, you had your little, it was funny, but you was back in the day. You know what I mean? But
Right.
the thing about it is, you have to take the time, man. Even if you gotta, man, save a little here, save a little there. You know what I mean? Because one thing you did do for a lot of people, and I mean, you when you say become your own boss, you remember that conversation.
Oh yeah.
That when you did that show, and you was on that tip for a minute, that was an opportunity for everybody to grab a hold of something. We all know what that is. Grab a hold of something and make your network what you want it to be able to fund a lot of things that you're trying to do for yourself. That was an end so that you don't have to worry about how much it costs. Because guess what? You're recycling that stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, people should have been, that's the perfect time to invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
Because that gave you an opportunity, man, to get the best network you possibly can get.
Yep. I agree. And it matters.
Not feel the pinch.
Yep.
Not even feel the pinch.
Yep. It definitely.
I'm still not feeling the pinch.
Hey, me either. And I've been on that other side of the fence, right? I've been on there when I was paying almost $200, and like man, like what the heck? And I'm not getting everything I need. And I just think with certain resources and really, if you got that mindset. Now, I know everybody is not going to be able to do it. We understand finances. We understand all of that. I mean, we're not sitting back saying if you don't do it, you're stupid or anything like that.
No, not at all.
But what we are saying is when you have that opportunity, invest in yourself. Invest in it.
That's right.
Take over it. Grab it by the horn and just go to work. Do your research. You can send emails. You can do all of this to actually get where you need to go, And I think I just don't want people getting out there. We don't know what's going to happen in a year or two. We just don't know. But at least if you got that the wheels rolling, that train rolling, and it's going, going. You definitely set yourself up for future. If everything was to go down today, if there was a massive, like back in, when was it, 2004, 5, or whatever it was, 3, 4, when we had the blackout in the Midwest.
Yeah.
How many people was in the dark?
2004.
Yeah. How many people was stuck?
2004.
2004.
Man. Man, there was so many people stuck.
Yeah.
And they had no TV. They had no nothing. And you could look, man. I got you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you this here. You remember when you told us about those power banks back in the day?
Yes.
I bought one, right? Mm-hmm. I bought one based on the information I received from you, right? Dale, I've had my power go out. Look, I was still running my internet, my TV. I was running everything.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting back laughing because my brother-in-law called me. He's like, man, you ain't got no power. And I said, I told you. He listened to my TV run. I even put it on video for him to show my TV still running and my house still functioning.
Yep.
So certain things, man, I mean, you may not go out and get everything, but certain things, man, it is necessary to have in your house. When you got kids, a white man, it's necessary.
Yep.
And you know how women like their TV and their shows, man.
Oh, you already know that.
Man, it's like the World Cup to anyone and stuff they show, But I'm just saying.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
Important to get, man.
I agree, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely
agree.
agree.
Dale, man. You. This is a great topic, man, because I want to know now how many people still using Plex. If you're not using Plex, what are you using in place of Plex?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I haven't went out and got a lot of content because I download for what I need.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't go here and go, well, this person got that, let me get it. No. I have to be interested in something for me to go get it.
Absolutely. And I'm the same way.
Everything that's out there.
I'm the same way. I'm not trying to have the biggest media library out. I just need to make sure my household is good.
Exactly. let me tell you this here. Just like you know, I remember when I first found out about mini PCs from you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mini PCs. I remember when I first hooked it up. I believe I told you I was a fanatic on getting this content.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it was so easy, just right there on the TV. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I've never seen this. It never came so easy to me. Once I got the right places to go and everything, hey man, it's been popping ever since. Anytime I want something, I know exactly where to go. I ain't got no issues. And if I do have issues, I have options still.
Yep.
I got options, you know.
Ain't nothing like that big old word. I might have to get me a shirt with a big old O that says options. Cause
that's right.
That I mean, with so many avenues being created with technology, I think it's only right that we take advantage of it. And you know, that's why I like what certain creators are doing. You know, they're taking the time. I just said it on my show yesterday, and I'll say it again. I caught Brooklyn Cord Cutters show. I think I was a day or two late or something like that, but I actually went and looked at it. And the way he presented it, you know, and he gave a perspective, you got to respect him. Now, we don't always agree, just like me and Philly Cable Day. All of us are not going to agree. But the thing about it, I do respect what they bring to the table. And it just give us other avenues. And when everybody is creating an avenue to get to the same place, you know, my avenue might take you up the street and then take you around the corner and then take you, you know, to the same place that everybody's trying to go. And I just think is so much, is very important that cord cutters know that there are other avenues you could take. The way I teach it may be too hard for you. And I'm glad, like I said, I got 2 Ziddle boxes that has just been sitting there. It's sitting on the shelf. One of them I sent back. I was like, man, this crap. Because again, it wasn't good for me at the time. Now, if I probably had that other box, no telling, because pretty much they all do the same thing. But it just opens up that saying, listen, if you can't get it this way, you can try it this way. And I think just between the 3 of us in that triangle, one of them doing it on a NAS, one doing it on a router, other one presented the box. And then we just all fall into place and give different views and opinion. I think it's a beautiful thing. That way, if Plex was to leave, we could just take that hard drive of NAS box and bring it right to the Ziddle, or get a regular rooted box and put Samba Droid on there, that application, and plug it right in and be right back up in 5-10 minutes. And I just think it's a beautiful thing, man. I love what them brothers brought to the table. And again, we don't always agree. We're not, I mean, we're man. We're not going to agree on everything. But long as we get the message out there. And that's what I love about it.
No, because men, we never agree on everything. That testosterone kick in.
Oh, it kick in like a mother, don't it?
We're a beast in our own right. We're predators in our own right. And you know, man, we have to be in charge, brother. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just me. If nobody else feel like they want, you know, hey man, I'm in charge of my own destiny, brother.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Now I may take some tidbits here and tidbits there, but the ultimate journey, it will be mine that I'm taking.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how men are. You know, that's how we are. You know, hey, I'll take a little something from you, but we don't agree. Agree to disagree, but let's move forward now. You know, we don't need to get caught up where we you know, where we emptying pockets around here. You see what I'm saying? You know?
You say we don't want to be looking over our shoulder like, all right,
that's right.
You got a little heated around here. Let me see.
Oh, man, we looking around. Hold on, what you got there?
You go to the mall, you looking over your shoulder just to make sure everything.
Yeah, indeed, man. I know that's right.
So yeah, it definitely kick in, man. But I definitely, man, I just want everybody to get it, you know. And
that's it, brother.
you know, and sometimes I want everybody to know, sometimes you're going to have to spend that money. That's just the name of the cord cutting the business.
And look. When I first listened to you, and you say the IT guy was telling you about the modems and the routers and stuff like that, and I went to Best Buy to buy that router and that modem. I must have stood there for an hour just looking at him, going, "What the heck is Dale talking about? This stuff expensive, right?" But so what I did was I bought one at a time.
That's how you do it. I did the same thing.
One at a time. And I implemented the Dell law. So I bought one, I implemented the Dell law, bought the other one, implemented the Dell law. I say, wait a minute. You know, so hey, but it's been working ever since. It works better. I ain't never had to call nobody and say this is out, that's out. It's just been working. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree, man. I agree. It's just an amazing feeling, you know. And I just hope everyone who definitely who follows me, believe me, I thank y'all a lot, because it feels good to hear, like, yo, I heard you say this, you know. And like you said, look, they'll say, hey, get your own stuff, man. And somebody told me, somebody related it to me on what I think it started on Facebook, and then I got in touch with my IT guy who was like, oh yeah, you know. And so when you got two people telling you the same thing, and don't know each other,
yeah, you better listen to something.
You better listen. And I'm happy that I listened, because it started off as a struggle, you know. Even with the Nvidia Shield, getting buffering and all of that, it started off kind of tough. But like you say, once you start investing and you doing it, you stand on top of your game, then I'm telling you, it's just it's so much better. So much better. So
it is, man. It is, because it's nice when you have family members, man, asking you how to hook something up.
Yes.
You know, soliciting your services to come to their home to set them up. Man, that's a good feeling.
Ain't it?
You know what I mean? And if you take notes the correct way, you know what I mean? You don't have to reach out to nobody to give you any pointers, because you have it all written down step by step, and you just go from there. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's how I say, and practice on your own home.
Oh yeah.
And that's what
I can destroy some stuff around here.
Oh man, you listen, I done had some stuff hooked up. I'm scratching my head like, dude, what the heck? And that's why, you know, even in that video, failure is part of it. You know, if you don't fail, you know, how can you troubleshoot? Somebody will catch that.
See, Dale, they go, exactly. But see, Dale, this is something else, man, that I realize, man, people need to understand too, man. The best streaming device you have in your home is your computer.
Absolutely.
The best streaming device you have in your home is your computer, because guess what? All the information you'll ever need, you can find it throughout that computer. Research it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be wondering, well, man, how you do this? Man, Google will tell you how to do anything. Google, if Google don't have it, go to YouTube. YouTube don't have it. At that point, you may have to reach out. But guess what? You have the means to get the information. You see what I'm saying? And they'll be like, man, this computer costs, man, you can get the cheapest computer. As long as you can grasp the information from the computer, you should be good to go. You don't need the most expensive computer to do what we do. You just need the computer just to get you. The computer is just the key so that you can start the engine, man.
And
you see what I'm saying?
And you heard me actually say that, you know, when these guys be out here, oh man, the Nvidia Shield is the most powerful. Like, you might not want to say that, because they got something that would destroy that Nvidia Shield. You know, and, oh man, but it got the Tegra 1. You don't really need Tegra 1 to stream. So
you showed up, man, because if I knew back then what I know now, I probably wouldn't have a Shield in my house.
You hear me?
I mean?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I can't even disagree with you.
I probably would, man, because I could have had a couple of devices for the amount of money I spent on that Shield, Dale.
Yup. Hey, listen, you heard me say it. I got like 5 of them up in here. If I knew what I know now, and we had the devices that we had today, back in the day, I guarantee I would not have 5 Shields in here. I guaranteed it.
Yeah,
I guaranteed it.
And you know what? I'm blaming you and Steve. That's y'all fault I got this Shield, man.
You know what?
That's y'all fault.
And guess what? Nvidia ain't sent a thank you card or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's you and Steve's fault, man. You know, him and the green team and the powerful devices you. Nah, it's y'all fault, man.
and look, me and Steve, we kick it every now and then, right? And to everybody, Steve is doing. He's okay. He's just taking a break because he can't talk about what he want to talk about. So it kind of, it kind of hurts when you got to get rid of all of your successful videos and content and everything just to abide by this certain policy. But the thing is, even Amazon that gave me some free months. Nvidia Shield ain't send nobody nothing.
And they're not, man. They ain't. There's to me in the video, man. You call them, they'll get back at you with some broke or something, bro. But other than that, you on your own, bro.
Absolutely, you on your own until you it's a great device. But if I knew what I knew now, that's why I said I think every household should experience, but if you're not going to use it for what it's meant to do, as far as gaming, because remember, it was called a console. It was called a console, right. And they gave you a controller. All right. And, now they took the controller and kept the same price.
So, yeah. Isn't that a trip, though? You
ain't
know
it?
What I'm saying?
Ain't it? Ain't it? How you gonna take something?
I'm like, man, I got the 2017 model, and I'm like, man, I say you was getting a controller with it. I say now you go and look at them, man. Everything is so separate. You could have got the pro version. I call it the pro version because you could have got either or with or without the controller.
Yep.
But now it don't even have the controller nowhere around now.
Yep.
I got the same one.
Yep. This is what we're talking about. They used to give you this. And now they don't even give you this, but they want you to spend the same type of dollars. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, because they're like $60 by themselves.
Yup, they are. They don't come down on nothing.
Man. I'm like, man, this company don't give an inch, boy.
Yeah. What do you have Dolby? Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Because I know he asked. He said, "Is it worth paying for Dolby Atmos and a soundbar speaker combo?" I think it's worth it. I think if you can find you one, and we'll talk about that because I was looking at one today. The one I want is like $1,000. That's the one I want. If you talk to LJ, you talk to Vincent, Asia, them boys invest in their audio. A lot of us don't.
Because LJ been doing his stuff, man, for a long time.
For a while. A while. LJ tells you, listen, if it don't have the audio that he's accustomed to, Atmos, he don't want it. He'll tell you that.
No, he don't want it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. LJ would tell you with the Nvidia Shield, if it didn't have that audio, oh man, that's a piece of junk. He'll tell you right then and there. So yes, I sat in the room, I listened to Dolby, and when I tell you there's a difference, there is a difference. I mean, there is a difference. And if you get the right sound system, to me, I would get like a sound bar at a minimum with a subwoofer. That's just me. Cause I think with certain movies and you get that, that vibration on the floor and everything. I think that's just like when you go to the movie theaters. That's all they're using. And I think it makes a difference.
I have a sound bar, and a subwoofer, but Dale, I haven't even hooked it up or none of that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but I am gonna take a look at it, but I just haven't really done it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I want that theater sound when I'm looking at my movies or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that little cheap one that I got, I ain't gonna say it's cheap, but that JBL Link, I think that's a nice. Well, they don't even sell it no more. I mean, I can't find it unless you go to JBL website alone. But I got one because I bought two of them. The one is upstairs in the living room. Oh, it sounds so good when I'm listening to sports and watching a good movie. Like I was watching Godzilla and it was beautiful. Just the sound, I mean, everything. But the other one I got that's sitting right here in front of me, it won't come out of Spanish.
Oh, it won't?
Nope, it won't come out of Spanish. So I'm thinking of just, well, it ain't no thinking. I got 2-year warranty on it. You know, I always get the warranty.
You know what to do with it.
You already know what's about to happen.
You know what to do with it.
You know, and the thing about it, the subwoofer the box never been cracked open. It never been cracked open. And but I'm thinking of taking that one back. It ain't no thinking. It's just a matter of time when I take it back to Best Buy and actually get what I want. And the one that one that I want, I'm gonna have to add some money to it, of course. I'm gonna have to add like $800. It's out there and is up north. They got 3 of them left. They got 3 of them left. I may have to. It's up there because I go to a mall up there all the time, at least twice a month. But I'm gonna have to go up to that Best Buy because they got 3, man. And what I heard a couple weeks ago, man, it would destroy my little JBL soundbar. It would destroy it.
So it got you.
No.
So it got your attention then.
Oh yeah, it definitely got my attention, man. So that's the route I'm thinking about going, man. So definitely. That's where I'm going. So definitely.
Good. That's good, man. Cause that you know, I keep hearing about Dolby Atmos, but I never even, you know, look into it. I got a subwoofer, I got a sound bar. I never even pay attention. You know, my wife's like, she brought it for me. She's like, I bought this for you. I said, okay, sit it over there. And that's how I left it, man. I ain't even hook it up yet.
Yeah, man. Oh, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Which one she get you?
It's let me take a look at it. Let me see which one this is right here, man. It's it's called a Poke.
Poke. Yeah, I know about Poke. Pretty deal. I put Poke. Poke might be a little bit under JBL. But I got a family member who actually had a nice Poke system, you know. But this is what I would tell you. If you get a chance, whenever you get a chance, you may have to call because not all Best Buy have them. Ask them, do they have the audio studio room? And if they have,
the one by my house have it.
Oh,
the one by my house have it.
Go up in there, and they will play any song, whether it got cussing in it or not, because they gonna shut them doors. It's soundproof.
Yeah, because it's glass. It looks like it's a glass thing in there, man.
Yeah. Go up in there. For anybody out there, if you want to hear that audio and you're thinking about getting it, definitely go call your Best Buy, because again, a lot of them don't have them. They done shut them down or they use that room for storage. Go in there and there is a major difference. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be wanting to pull out your credit card and get it right then and there. And I was this close.
I'm gonna go in there. I ain't never been in that room. I look at it, but I ain't never been in there. You know what I'm saying?
Go up in there. I don't care if you want to hear jazz, you want to tell them to put on a movie, whatever you got to do, just ask them to turn it on, be like, hey, and watch every instrument. And the higher you go, the better quality, where you could just hear every little, you're going to hear everything. That bass is not going to swallow it out or anything. I guarantee you're going to be like, you know what? Hey, man.
Yeah, you gonna have me pulling out my credit card.
Yes. Believe me, I was like this. And my man, I say, well, how many of y'all got in stock? He was like, well, we just sold our last one, but we can order. That's the only reason That is the only reason I didn't.
Yeah, see.
Yep, I was right there, man. I had my hand. I'm like, damn. I'm like, and he was like, yeah, we got the order.
Yeah.
It'll be here in 2 days if you order. I was like, no, let me get up out of here. But definitely, man.
Yeah.
So definitely take a look at that, man. And I know I had a couple calls come in. I guess they was like, forget that deal. You take it too long.
It's all good. It's all good, man. Look, Dale, I'm gonna let you go get to another caller, man. But it's nice talking with you again, brother.
Always.
And
always.
I will catch you on the next one, brother. I'll finish watching the show.
Hey, I appreciate you, man, showing some love to the channel too, man. You it's good to have individuals actually come on and voice their opinion and it's all good. That's what I want the show. That's why I want the show to go, man, to give everybody an opportunity to speak, their choice. How they're running their ship, their home. So thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem, Dale. Take care, brother.
You too. Be safe.
All right, later.
All right, guys. Ultimate, what's up? What is good? So as you hear again, guys, I appreciate the love. Raul, what's up? So the question again, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Wrong one. All right. But there go the number. If you want to call in, come on in. Come on in. Voice. Listen, no question. I know some people, even when I set this option up, right? Somebody will watch the show live while I'm doing it right now and will be like, hey, Dale, and ask a question instead of just coming on and, like, hey, and because, you may be asking a question that someone else is scared of. I invest in this channel, calling in the setup that I have is not free. It is not free. I actually pay for this because I want to hear other voices. If you just hear my voice, then you're probably going to hear the same thing, but it's good to have other options. Say, hey, Dale, well, this is the way I run it. No way, as long as it works for you, how can I tell you you're wrong? Now, if it's not working, then that's a whole nother conversation. But use your resources. If you see, because look, them emails, it gets old real quick. Going through 100 emails, guys, and some people leave like 5-6 paragraphs. They still do it. I will have to block their name off, but some people don't get to the point. It's a few of you guys. I can name a couple of the ladies, like Miss B Love, she get to the point. Miss Billy get to the point. Even Miss Gail, she email get to the point. And a couple of you guys. But then some of you guys, really the guys, the women, I don't have a problem with. The guys be long-winded. I'd rather for you to use this resource right here and be long-winded. You actually heard me and Ultimate talk 30 minutes. Why not use the resources? Listen, name a creator that you can get to like that. It's not too many cord. Matter of fact, there is not one cord cutter creator that has this option, has this resource here. This is something I spend, because y'all show so much love. Y'all be donating all the time. Why not take them funds and actually invest in it? That way y'all can get me one-on-one. We can have that conversation. So the number is right there. So again, let me get it back up. Would you upgrade your Nvidia Shield? All right. Would you upgrade your Nvidia Shield? Also, does media library matter? That's the question. That is the question. What up, bro? Say ears are open to you. That's what's up, man. That's my big brother right there. Same mama, same daddy. What up, Joe? What's good? He's at work. Most likely he's at work. So Let me see. And usually I come on, I give everybody shout outs, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. You know, a little relaxing. You hear the music steady on replay. I'm trying to get better at this. You know, I'm trying to get better at it. That's why I'm thinking about just tearing this whole thing down and actually, setting up a different way. I got the capture cards. It's no need to have, you know, TVs behind me anymore because we got the capture card. All of this is invested into the capture card. So anything, if I want to show you something, I can go right to the capture card. Now this TV, yeah, or that, whichever one I keep up is going to be like when I'm live or something. I'm watching uh, basketball, football, or something. If I'm on somebody's show or I'm live, you know. So but everything else, tearing it down, that's what I want to do. Smack that thumbs up too, guys. It only take a second and it's free. And it is free. Again, if you want to call in, don't be shy. Because at some point, guys, how busy I am, my boys are getting older. They're getting into all type of sports. And that's why it's taking me so long to get, it's taking me 2-3 days because once I go to work, me and my wife, we all over the place. Sometimes I just come home and I got to take a nap because I'm tired. I'm up at 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning, getting ready to start that day. So take the opportunity, unless you know it all, take the opportunity to chime in. If you want to call in and say, hey, Dale, and you got one question, how my whole basement is drywall. How I can't hardwire. Now, I'm gonna tell you some things you can do to get the best solution. All right. What else we got? Let's see. Let's see who else said something. Got my brother up in this joint. Spade, salute. Miss Gail say, yo, Spade, your brother is a great teacher. That's my girl right there. That is my girl. Hustlers in the building. Raul say, hey, how could I get two setups? How could I get to set up my own Plex? I use someone else's Plex server. I just find it complicated and difficult. Saying hi from the Caribbeans. Raul, I actually have some videos. So if you go to my channel, if you go to Superdell channel and you see that little magnifying glass, if you click in there and just type in Plex, I actually have walkthroughs on how you can set it up. There's plenty of ways you can get your content. It's just up to you. Or if that gets too difficult for you, you can get a device called does this do? You can look into that. Go to Amazon and type in ZIDOO. All you have to do is get an external hard drive. Just like this, an external hard drive. Get your content and Zidu would do the rest for you. There's no signing up, no anything of that. It would do everything for you. Once you go in there and you select it, when you go to add it and you select this drive that's connected to that box, it will pull all of that, all your content, and give you the posters of your movies, TV shows, everything. And then the rest is history. All right. Or if you invest in a box like this, which is the Magic C, all right, this is the N6 Plus. This box is rooted, where you can turn on the root, and you can get an app. I actually did a video on this one. Was it Monday or was it last week, last Friday or something like that, where I actually did a walkthrough to set it up, and the rest was history. You just have to get an application called Samba Droid, and the rest is history, Raul. Actually, it's easier now compared to 3, 4, 5 years ago. It's easier now because there's a lot of information out there. But if you want to start with Plex, you can start with Plex. But now we have options. We've been had options, but now we're presenting it to you. You know, there's all type of ways you can set it up. You know, so definitely take a look at that. Randy say, yo, 101 business 101, spend capital to make capital. You have to always, hey, like they in hood terms, a lot of y'all are from the hood. I know it because a lot of us don't talk it. They say, in order to make money, you got to spend money. Scared money don't make no money. That was that neighborhood talk. Scared money don't make no money. So if you're scared to make money, you're not going to make it. So if you're scared to even present yourself or put yourself out there, you're not going to make it. So that's why they be like, scared money make no money. You know, and they tell you, in order to make money, you got to spend money. And those are true terms. Salute, Randy. Salute, baby. Oh, there you go right there. Hustler said this about 20 minutes ago. I'm just getting to it. So definitely, scared money make no money. Somebody just popped in and popped out. All right. Somebody popped in and then popped out. Say, it took me 2 years to figure it out. Don't give up once you get it. You will be good. You'll be good. Absolutely. You will be awesome. So Raul say, hey, ask your friend with the server to help you to walk through it with you. Well, it's all type of ways. And you see, Raul, you getting all this support because when you come to this channel, people going to help. Even if I don't get to it, people going to chime in. That's what this group is about. You know, helping each other. You know, and that's what it's all about. That's what true cord cutters do. True cord cutters don't mind. Do not mind saluting each other, thanking each other. Even if you don't like them, they don't mind it. And that's the beauty of it. You know, they do not mind it. You know, even if you got into an argument with somebody, you know, they still sit back. True teachers, they sit back and be like, look, I can't stand Superdell, but I ain't gonna lie, he actually F Superdell. But you know what? He did drop some knowledge in that video. Those are the ones that I don't mind following. You know, the ones that I kick it with, even in even in the group DST, every now and then they get heated up in that joint. F you, man. Forget you. Man, he dumb. You know, he get a little heated sometimes. Like, why would you do that? You know, at the end of the day, all we want to do is see everybody be successful. And that's what it's all about. So again, you want to call in, guys, take the opportunity. You sent me an email, you need to call me. Because listen, when these boys come this fall, winter, it's going to be less time, guys. I got a freshman and a junior. They're going to be playing on different days. There's going to be time where my wife can't pick them up. I'm going to have to pick them up. It's going to cut into the time. So you got to take the opportunity, man. If you don't, try it on somebody else's show. Smack the thumbs up, though. Smack it. Flip it. Rub it down. Say media library, there are great backups because not everything is out there. So DVDs are worth only getting ones you love. Absolutely. I actually watched the video. Some of y'all, Peter. I can never say Peter last name. Carlissino. It's something like that. I can never say his last name. He actually did a video on how you can rip your DVDs, and then gave you a hook on how, if you got 4K, how you can rip your 4K. See, these are individuals that I kick it with. Those are people I kick it with because they always throwing something out there. They give you a look. They might be talking about this hard drive, right? But then say, well, look, what included in that hard drive, where is it at? You can also use this device or use another device to get even more. You know, and that's what it's all about. All right, that's what it's all about. So, is it possible to hook up the 4K? Yes, Lenore. Yes, yes, yes. Now, to record, and this is one of them bones. Invest in an HDMI splitter. If you got the Nvidia Shield and you want to hook it up to the Z9, get an HDMI splitter so it can crack that HDCP, high definition copyright protection. All right. You want to make sure when you go on and look at HDMI splitter, go into the comments and ask, just type in HDCP and just read it. And people are going to ask, hey, will this device allow me, does it bypass? That's the word. That's the key word. Does it bypass the HDCP? If you see a lot of people saying yes, get it. That's what you wanted. You want an HDMI splitter to bypass the HDCP. And with the Shield, you could just be trying to record the user interface of the Shield. It won't let you do it unless you get a splitter. All right, you got to get the right one. You want to bypass that HDCP. So, yep. Why always have USB flash drive with tag movies on them? Great back. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's Friday, Superdell. Let's go. What's up, Danny? What's good? What up, Seti? What's up, man? Hope all is well. Hope everybody is doing well. What up, Ray G? How are you doing, man? I know I'm late. Hustle say the morning shows don't do it. Man, I don't know why I clicked. You know what? It's a free world. Speak your mind, brother. And I'll say it, I'm not learning nothing on the morning show. And it's all good. Maybe it's just not meant for me. You know, it's just not meant for me. So it's all good. Some people going to say, hey, you taking a shot? Nah, it just doesn't work for me. Not anymore. And I'm not saying that because they don't rock with me. Because I could care less about that. Because remember, if some of y'all know my history, I used to tell you, I couldn't stand Mr. On Demand. I hope he all right. I don't know where he at. He been quiet, so I'm hoping everything is well. But he did give out good content. All right. I definitely don't need anybody. Nobody can tell me where I can go and who I can talk to. All right. And we had that. If we go there, we had that. I guess they had some type of big meeting. They had a meeting and said, hey man, forget Dale. I don't know what was said. I can't chime on it. Only thing I can chime on is a whole group of individuals in a certain group just say, hey, they don't come on the show. They might come on and give me a thumbs down or something like that. But they got mad. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you 1,000 times. They got mad at me because I wouldn't get into other grown man business. That's what it all came down to. I'm not getting into nobody business that doesn't concern me. That's grown man. All right. And so they decided not to rock with me no more. From one individual. I don't know what he told them, but it is what it is. I would just wish them nothing but the best. But I'm not letting anybody stop my blessings. All right. Even though I may not rock with you, I'm still listening and see what you got to say. That's just what people do. You know, and I don't mind to say I couldn't stand On Demand. I couldn't stand him after a certain situation happened, but I learned a lot from him. I'm gonna just be honest. I learned some things from that cat that I actually use today, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed to say it. You know, and you just got some individuals who I taught held their hand, got them over the hump, and that's just how I go. He said, as long as the DSG. I'm so far down, man. It's crazy. So I wish them guys nothing but the best. Honestly, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. They ain't stopping nothing over here. Who else was up in here, man? I'm way up here, man. Let me see. Look at this. Top Cat. Say, yo, Dale. Hope all is well with you and everyone in the chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cordelia, how you doing, baby? I hope all is well. Top Cat. Salute, baby. Thank you. And so even Zombie say that's what's good. I'm never going to shy away and say what I haven't learned from a person. I think that's where the detachment comes in. You know, could it be a jealousy thing? I don't know. That's something you have to ask them individuals. But you know, it is what it is, right, Zombie? But I'm gonna give credit if I learned something from you, whether I like you or not. I'm gonna let everybody know where I got it from, because I don't want to come off and be like, you know, show you something knowing I copied off this cat. You know, I always been taught, hey, you got to show your appreciation. There's nothing wrong with giving somebody, you know, a shout out. It's free. It is free. And that's what it's all about, right, Zombie? Let me see. Bob in here. What up, though? Randy say back in the day it was called Magnolia Wi-Fi. What up, Edwin? We got Miss Sandy B up in here too. I see you, baby. What's good? Asia say, yo, Dale, what audio system were you looking at? I was looking at the JBL. It was the 9.1. It was the surround sound. Matter of fact, let me see if I could display it right quick. And it was at Best Buy. Let me show y'all. I will find it. 9.1. And this is it right here. And so, let me share my screen right quick. I'm about to, let me see. I'm gonna have to put it over here. And I'll show you what I was looking at right here. Let me share. Let me do a video share. This is what I was looking at right here. This is the JBL Bar 9.1, 820 watt, 10-inch subwoofer, Dolby Atmos, 4K HDR support. And this was it right here. It had the detachable. And look, again, when I was there, Agent, I sat in front of it. I scooted back, hit the button. No, I hit the button first. And I stepped back about like 6-7 steps, me and my son. And oh my goodness. I mean, people, anytime you at Best Buy and we turned that boy up, right? You saw everybody lift their head up, just like in Jurassic Park, when they heard the noise and you seen them dinosaurs lifting up. And the boom was coming out there. The boom. I think on a video preview, it was like storm. And so they hit it with the lightning and the boom. I mean, and you heard it on concrete floor at Best Buy. You know, of course, they got carpet over the concrete. You heard it, and you felt that floor, that concrete floor, you know, shaking from the boom. And my son looked at me. I looked at him. I say, should I get it? He said, yeah. I say, but what your mama gonna say? He said, she might be mad, but Dad, this sound good. I said, it sound better than what I got. He like, oh yeah, yeah. And so this is the device right here. And you got the detachables. So y'all can go on YouTube. Check this out. You see that price tag, right? You see that price tag. But go on YouTube. These are the detachables right here. They tell you the sound bar is good, but you can take them detachable. They're rechargeable too, and put them behind you, or put them on the side of your couch and stuff like that. I know that's what LJ said. He said these are meant to like go on the side, and so when you're sitting there and you're sitting on your couch, you know, whichever on the left is gonna be on the left, whichever on the right gonna be on the right, and you know it's gonna make a difference. So this is what I was looking at right there. So definitely. Jojo say I watched the vid today on the Ace Mini PC GK3V. I think I want it. What are your thoughts on that? I don't have that mini PC, but Jojo, like I always say, it's nothing like getting it. And if it don't work for you, put the Dell law in effect. Send that bad boy back. Send it back. If you're getting it from Amazon or something like that, hey, send it back. If you're a Prime member, send that boy back. Yo, it ain't work for me. And just tell her, if they say, what's the problem? You getting blinking screens. Send it back. That way they can put that money back into your account or on your account. Absolutely. Today I'll say, yo, my boy got the Sonos system. It's awesome, but my pocket's too deep and arms too short. Hey, JBL Link. Hey, I feel you today. And look, that JBL Link is nice. Believe me, it works for my household. But again, I sat there, and what I heard, yeah, it'll tear our little JBL up, man. It would tear it up. The Big B, what up, though? Say you need to separate channels for great, perfect sound. I'm gonna get into the sound. I promise you I will. Smack that thumbs up. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear it. Miss Gail say, go on, smack that thumbs up. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me. YouTube don't even be promoting me like they used to. They must have been mad at me. They say, Dale, we tired of you. Just like the morning show. I say, I don't care. I still got to go on here. Y'all remember when I used to have 150 to 200 people up in there? Boy, they used to promote me big time. They changed them that YouTube terms of services. They made me take down them videos, them jailbreak videos. Oh my goodness. People was hitting me up. Yo, I remember you. People I never talked to. Yo, I remember you having them videos. What happened to them? I had to take them down. Hey, man, can I get the video? Hey, man, listen. Hey, that's going to cost you. That's all right. So it was funny, man, because it seems like so many. I didn't listen. I knew the videos were, because I had one knocking on a million. I had one at like 1.3, 1.4 million. I had a couple videos. I think I had a total of like 3 videos in a million. A total of about 3 videos over 1 million views. And last year, before they changed the terms of service, remember, they done changed it twice in a year. When the winter time, the shopping season come, and they putting them sticks on sale, the views go up. And listen, I wouldn't even lie to you. The team would tell you. and them checks was coming in. I'm like, hey, something going on, man. Something is hitting. They were looking at them jailbreak videos. YouTube say, nah, dog, we got to make some changes. And now they don't even promote my channel like they used. Man, they used to send, man, y'all remember me 200 people over here. Now I'm lucky to get 110, 15 of y'all. Folk done unsubscribe to me because I look, I had somebody hit me up on a comment and said, where your videos? Where your Amazon videos? I said, hey, I had to take them down. The cat put up there, he said, thumbs down, unsubscribe. Oh man. Hey, look, I go into my analytics. That's not gonna be like minus, look, it used to be green, it'd be plus 60, plus 70, plus 20, plus 160, something like that, right? Now my stuff be like -4, plus 1, -18. So it be all over the place, man. It's just funny to me because I'm like, oh man, it just be funny to me. PCD in the building. Yeah, it's a few people that do shows in the morning. It's a few. One of them used to rock with me. They disowned your brother. They disown me, man. They say, oh man, they treat me like a stepchild after I supported them cats. And I gave them platforms, right? I say, hey man, do this. Them cats say, you're out the family. So it's another group too. Oh, it's another one. They really don't do videos, but I guess they're a group. You know, let me just tell you, I don't think it's all of them, but there's another group. Hey, look, it kind of go with if you go to the hospital and you in the intensive care unit, y'all put 2 and 2 together. Them cats, they kind of go, look, both of them kind of commingle, right? They kind of go hand in hand. And yeah, they all disown me. I don't know what was said. I guess they had a Senate or a Congress meeting and they kicked me out. So they kicked me out, man. I say, damn. Don't nobody say hi anymore, right? So that's just how it is, man. Y'all asking the questions. I'm only being honest. They say, yo, I had one guy who used to tell me my videos was awesome all the time. That cat don't come through. He tell everybody their videos is awesome. Keep up the great work. And then he don't even come on mine no more. So it's all good. It's just funny to me. Oh man, it's just funny to me. So look, y'all asking the questions, y'all bringing them up. Y'all know I'm kind of honest with this. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but the intensive care unit kicked me out. They don't even come by. Every night I got one that actually, if he's on, but if we're on the same show, he'll say what's up. But the rest of them, they disappear. They be like, hey man, forget him. So they kicked me out. They kicked me out of the union. What up, Coach Mac? Man, I ain't heard from you in a minute. What's up? Wifey just hit you with the ultimate comment, bro. She said, you sound like me. Hey, Coach, how you doing, man? Hey, tell Wifey, salute. Salute, man. Hey, Coach, you must have been busy, man. Glad you done made it in, man. I'm glad you done made it in. Salute to you and the family, man. Tell Wifey I say hello. You know, hello. And so, yeah, that's what's up, man. She say, I sounded just like you. Show no say, oh, shoot, I'm going back underground. Dave say, yo, how many people here collect physical media? When do you get it? I collect physical media as far as 4K, but it has to be a certain type. Like I think I got just about all the Marvels. I got like, Captain, what's her name? Captain Marvel or something like that. I got Avengers. I got all of those. I purchased all of them in 4K. So I do collect physical. I do get the physical copy and I do collect them. I'm not going to collect everything. Some stuff you already know, Dave. I'm going to hop the fence and get the creep in and I'm grabbing it and I'm out, So, but other than that, yes, I do collect. Depending on like superhero movies, I think it's only one way to actually hear that. I couldn't just watch that on a regular TV. I think you need some type of sound system to get that, because it's so much action and stuff like that. So yes, I do. Wig, what up, though? They say never forget where you started from. Absolutely. And I'm a big believer in that. I remember, if I can be honest, and big salute, Wig. Thank you for showing love. I remember how I got started. I was dibbing and dab in the core country. This was about 5 years ago. DVD was heavy in rotation because he had the power bill, and Target was heavy in rotation, and they used to go back and forth, man. Cause this is when it was real serious in Cody, and so I remember when I got my first big shot, because like DVD name was bigger than mine at the time, To this day, I tell DVD he should have over 1 million subscribers if he would have just stayed mellow. If he would have stayed mellow, DVD King, the guy is smart. But he'll tell you, man, yeah, I'm a knucklehead, but he got that much talent. And me, just to give you a history, me, him, and Steve, that was really the main team. It honestly, me, DVD King, and Steve Cornelius. When I tell you, yes, we used to be all in the background kicking it, and I'm talking about back in the days where Steve used to record like this. Some of y'all remember when Steve used to have that phone and he used to talk to himself. He'd be like, damn, my arm tired. Why he doing the video? Switch. That was Steve, man. But yes, that's where it all started. I got into my first big argument with Aldrin. Y'all know him too. Got into it. I think Aldrin got super drunk. And I was going off on DVD. And Aldrin stepped in. And then that's when I met Bo. Cause I'm looking like, who is this cat? Cause I didn't know him. I'm like, who is this cat? I knew he had some connection. I knew Aldrin had some connections. I just didn't know him. I didn't know him. I think he used to do a Cody build too, if I'm not mistaken. I think he had one. I don't think it was as popular as Target build or DVDs, because I think those two had like two, and also if I'm not mistaken, Diggs, I think Diggs was in rotation, and it was somebody else I can't remember. I remember Timothy Vite, his build, I don't forget the name of his, and Spence. That's who Aldrin was with Spence. I had a relationship with Spence. I don't forget his name. And Timothy was part of that group. And Aldrin was part of that group. And so Spence used to actually hook me up with some things in the background. He used to hook me up. And so I didn't want to mess that up arguing with his boy, and I didn't know if Aldrin was his right hand man. I didn't know. But Bo came in, was like, hold up, dude, you know, because I had a lot of things in the background. Like Spins was like, we're kicking it, like talking. Like these are heavy hitters in the background. Um, Bo came out of nowhere, was like, hold up, well, how you gonna come in and go off on him, dude? You know, and that's when I met Bo. I didn't know Bo and that's how I met Bo. So the history is there, you know. But you see how I can always go back and recognize them guys, you know. And at the end of the day, Aldrin, he did apologize before the show ended, because this is as I was building my platform, and I didn't want to ruin that, because you know when you get in a certain platform and people actually coming onto your channel and they're supporting you, you don't want to be on anybody else's show acting ignorant, you know. And so I kind of had to mute I'm like, you know, who is this cat, you know? I'm like, okay. But then Bo didn't have a channel, and I didn't want to put my channel at risk because I didn't know who Aldrin. I didn't know if this was his right hand man. And then Spans cut me off, and Spans was up there, guys. Spans was up there. If some of y'all know Spans, man, they had plenty of builds up in there, man, and I didn't want to mess up that opportunity because I was still trying to grow. Now I don't care. It is what it is now, because now I I was trying to feel my way through. And you know, so the good thing is we all got on speaking terms. So it's not like nobody had any animosity. It was a heated conversation. I'm ripping DVD apart. And so he came into, you know, DVD King defense. And so Bo came into my defense. And I ain't know Bo. Again, I didn't know Bo from nothing. So it goes to show you history. You know, we all have some type of history. And it's just unfortunately some people don't is not going to give you that, you know. And it's all good. It's all good. You know, it's all good. Everybody is in America, you're free to do just about anything you want to do. All right. Except for hurting somebody, and not talking to me is not hurting me because I'm grown. Maybe about 10 years ago, if this was going on, I'll probably be cussing somebody out. But I come to realize that nobody pay my bills but me, you know, and you know, that's when you know you're a grown man. And you know you're a grown man when you don't listen to other people who tell you not to talk to people, or you're a grown woman, so you don't listen to that, you know. But it's all good. I just wanted to give y'all a little history lesson. He said, forgot Curly. Yeah, he was in. Yeah. I think he still worked for him too. I think he still worked for him. And shit, he used to come on with his uniform, just coming straight from work. So I mean, honestly, I used to be the same way. I remember when everybody, quite a few people, except for DVD King, he ain't never had no damn job. King ain't never had no job. Everybody else used to come on, you see their uniform and stuff. Cats be like, hey man, yeah, I'm just getting off work, pulling off their shirts and everything. But it was good. It was good. William say, whatever happened to DVD King? Did he quit? No, he's not quitting. Me and him talked yesterday. We talked yesterday, or was it the day before? So he's still in the background. He just remaining quiet. His internet's still up and working. Cause you know he had that suspect internet, man. He had that suspect. DVD got so much history, man. That's DVD got history, man. And it's crazy, man. But yeah, DVD King and Steve, him and Steve used to always be in the background talking it, just kicking it. And we actually had some plans, man. Unfortunately, it didn't come through, but we was almost about to do some big things, like really do some big things. Honestly, like put our money where our mouth is and do some things. So What's up, Miss Octavia, baby? Max say, yo. Coach Max say, man, I bought a house and I've been busy, always listening in the background and supporting, bro. I need to call in, but the house turned up. Matter of fact, shoot, I ain't even look. Matter of fact, oh man, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Let me take this call. I didn't even recognize. I had to let me see who is on this 877 number. All right, let me see. Let me take this 877 number. Who I'm speaking with? What's up?
Hey, superhero. This is Top Cat. This is Susan.
What's up? What is up? Good thing I was just chiming off, talking. I ain't even look at my monitor. And hey, 937,
That's okay.
937, I'll be coming to you in just a second. I apologize. What's up, Miss Top Cat? What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, superhero?
I can't complain.
Yeah.
What's the update?
I just had a quick question.
Uh-huh.
I had asked in the chat the other day, and somebody helped me out with it. You guys, I was asking about having a live DJ on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Now you guys are saying just let them play like 30 seconds of a song and then go to another song.
No, I will pause it. So look, one thing they actually said, if you go to the music reaction videos, there's a reason why they don't play the whole song. Like they'll play like 10, 15, 20 seconds of it, and then they'll pause it. Because you don't want it to keep playing and YouTube pick it up. Because remember, with copyright, of course, you can't just play a whole song and then your channel is monetized. Now they don't care if it's monetized or not. But you play about 15, 20 seconds of it and you pause it and give your input. Because if you keep it going, yeah, they shut down your feed where you have to start it back up. So
wow.
Look at the video reactions. Somebody actually put it in the chat. You're going to have to do it the same way.
Yeah, what is that? What is the video reaction?
And so like when an artist come out, let's just say Drake. You know Drake. We all know Drake, right? Drake,
yeah.
He drop a new video. If Drake drop a new video today, it's going to be a bunch of people that do reviews on it. They do reactions. So they'll play like the first 15 seconds and pause it, and then they'll come in and be like, yo, listen, so far, the beat is tight. I'm liking those cars in the background. They're giving their input. What you probably want to do is just turn it down and actually give your input. Like, all right, now we're about to get started. We let's see make sure who's up in here before I bring them on, and then you start it back up. And then when it's time to bring your guests on, you pause it. So that way it doesn't get flagged. But if you do music video reactions, if you do it that way, you will see what I'm talking about. And you will see them guys, they'll listen to about 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and then they'll pause that bad boy. They'll pause.
Okay.
Yup.
Because I have a DJ that wants to just do like a warm up and come on there and mix for like 15 straight minutes.
Okay.
And I said, I don't think that would work.
No, that's not going to work. Unless he doing songs for 15, 20 seconds and going to the next one and going to the next one. But what he can do, I mean, but you will have to have control over that though. Maybe you can have him playing, but use your audio system to mute his sound, even though he's thinking it's playing. But you have to take control of that because your channel gonna get flagged.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea though. You can get away with it. It's a great idea. It is a great idea.
Okay.
But on YouTube, go to music video reactions, and I guarantee you will pick it up right there. You will see them guys. They're gonna talk about the whole video. I don't care, Mega the Stallion, or all of them. And you'll see them guys be on there. They be like, oh, They be sitting back like, dude, you see the outfit she had on? Oh my God. I like the ones that do the group. It be like 2, 3, 4 of them, and one of them girls come on and they do their thing. Them cats pause the video and be like, dude, I quit. I'm gonna get into it.
Goodness.
Yeah, so definitely you'll see it. You'll see how to do it. You'll see it.
Okay, I'll go check that out.
All
and
right.
I want to tell everybody in the chat to have a good weekend. And Top Catch Talent Show will be on next Saturday, 9 p.m. I changed the time, Superdell.
Okay.
I changed the time.
You say next Saturday, right?
Yeah, 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
A lot of people were getting off work at 6 o'clock on Fridays.
Okay.
And it was just hard.
Okay.
Yeah, so I changed it to 9 on Saturday.
Okay. That's good. Hey, you got to find that right touch. But keep up the great work. Yeah. I like what you're doing. And what's my man name? Shout out to the rapper. What is his name? Light skinned cat that be on there rapping. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
what's this?
What's his name? His name is
oh my goodness.
Scotty Pipes.
What's the name?
Scotty Pipes.
Scotty Pipes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That guy with the braids, right? He got the braids that be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about Lou Stoner?
What's his name?
Lou Stoner.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
Lou Stoner.
Yeah. I like him. I like him. Yeah, so definitely I will be checking.
He should be back on Saturday.
Okay, I definitely will be looking for that one, and yeah, just keep it going. Keep it going. I think it's a great idea. I like what you're doing. So definitely, because you giving.
I appreciate you.
You definitely giving people avenues. You definitely give them avenues. But yeah, salute.
I appreciate that.
Salute.
Thank you so much. And everybody in the chat, you and everybody in the chat, enjoy y'all's weekend.
You too. Thank you, Top Cat, baby.
All right. Take care, superhero.
All right, you too.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, that was Top Cat right there. Definitely, she has her YouTube. That's all you have to do is do Top Cat. And you will find her. She do the videos, actually bring individuals on. They be live singing on that joint, so it's good. Let me get to one more caller, the 937. All right, we about to touch in. 937 is on the horn. What's up? State your name, please.
I'm Leonard from Ohio.
What's up, Leonard from Ohio? How you doing?
Pretty good. At first I'd like to, how do I get to Top Cat?
If you YouTuber Top Cat, let me see, I can get to her because I'm subscribed to her channel, and I will put that in the chat. That way you see it. Let me do Top Cat.
All right, because that's an interesting idea she's doing.
Yes, definitely, and she got the KAT Top KAT Talent Show, but I'm gonna put it in there. Yep, I'm gonna put it in there. That way you can find it easily.
I've been listening to you for a number of years.
Okay.
And you've cost me a lot of money. But you've also saved me money.
I apologize for that.
Oh, yeah, but you saved me money too, so that helps.
Yes. Yeah.
And, now, I just went from broadband to optic, fiber optic.
Okay.
It's amazing. I'll tell you what, I was with Spectrum, and I was getting like 150 on the down, but I was getting like 15 on the up.
Mm-hmm.
Now with this, I'm paying less, and I'm getting 200 on both.
Okay.
I was shocked to get the same on up and down. I never heard of that.
So you got your own equipment?
Well,
I had to use theirs?
I got my own router.
Oh, you got your own router. Okay. And that makes a difference.
X10 you recommended. That's a great router.
Yes. I'll be telling everybody, like, listen, this is what I have, and it works great for me. So if it worked great for me, it should work great for you.
It did, but you have to use their box for for the cable. You know what I mean? For the for the fiber optic.
Yes.
You have to use their modem.
Okay. Okay.
But it's still even on Wi-Fi. I'm still getting amazing speeds.
Okay.
You know, so
can I ask you, what devices are you using in your home? Like as far as your media devices?
Yes. I've got a Shield, and I made a mistake. I got the tube.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It works and everything, but you know, it's a poor design.
Yeah.
That stupid SD card I wish they'd have put a USB in it.
Thank you. I agree.
That is, it's the only thing I know, and I mean, at least it has Ethernet, so that helps.
Yeah, but the design is not, unless you got some Velcro and you can put it on the back of your TV.
I'm hiding it's hidden in a rack, so no one sees it.
Yeah, see.
You know, because it's a dumb setup with the wires coming both sides.
Oh man, tell me about it. That's how the Dynalink box is. They got it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it comes out on both sides, and you be like, what? Like, come on. So you definitely, like you say, you need to hide it, get some Velcro, and hide it behind your TV. That way, you don't have a bunch of wires definitely coming from both sides of the device.
No one sees it, so I don't care.
Yeah, that's.
And I've got a Fire Stick 4K. I've got a Chromecast with Google TV. I've got a TiVo or TiVo, however you pronounce it.
Yep, TiVo.
And I have a Buzz.
Okay. I got the new Buzz that I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, now yours is a lot fancier. I got the first stick.
Okay.
It's nice. I like it too.
Okay.
Now I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I started a Plex and I really like it.
Okay.
But you know, I've got some 4K stuff on it, but on some devices I have trouble playing the 4K. I don't understand it.
What it is, it's not transcoding correctly, and that's been the big hiccup with Plex. That's the issue. What device are you using? The Nvidia Shield to actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one. Well, I've got it on the main servers on the router.
Okay.
But
and you want
Nvidia Shield's one. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I went through the same thing. It will not play, and if it played, it stuttered. And that was a coding.
Now, some of the things.
Huh?
Yeah. Some of the things it plays perfectly on.
Yep. But not the 4K though.
Yes. On some devices I have no trouble. It plays perfectly.
Yep.
But on others I have trouble. It won't play or it'll stutter.
It'll stutter. I went through the same thing. And the thing about it, it depends it's not you. I think that was an issue with Plex. Now, if you was to take your network and turn on Kodi, you will not have any problems playing it. Kodi will play anything. Plex, you know, and that's why I got my Plex. Like, I don't have a Kodi build or anything like that, but I do have my network where even it on Kodi, it finds my network. The same movies and everything that's on Plex, I have it play to do the same. Now I don't look as pretty as Plex, but I can still watch the content. And
because I also have. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, and that's what it is. It's a transcoding issue. Some people, depending on where you got it from, it's an issue because I ran into the same thing. And when you go into these Plex forums, they straight up tell you, like, yeah, depending on how it's formatted, you know, it can cause problems with Plex. I think that's the biggest issue with Plex is transcoding, where if you use Kodi and if you use Kodi, or Kodi gonna play whatever. Kodi is gonna play whatever. But then it's such an issue because I went through the same thing where I actually took my 4K and actually put it on a separate hard drive, and I watched my 4K on Kodi because I got tired of Plex stopping. Like it'll start up, but it, like you said, the stutter and all of that, and I just got tired of it. I'm like 1080p 720 play all day, but when you getting into that higher bit rate, depending on, and like you say, you got the internet power, so it shouldn't be an issue.
No,
it should not be an issue, but that is a Plex thing. So it's a format thing. Probably when you got it, it's a bit rate thing. I heard that. And so what you're probably going to have to do with that router you have, just put your maybe get you another external hard drive, put your 4K on that, and do it, run it from Kodi. That is the best way, because Kodi is going to play it. And Plex, yes, that's been a known issue with Plex.
Well, I don't really have much. I didn't put much 4K on Plex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got 4K DVD players, and I've got other things, you know, like Kaleidoscope, and I have DVD Fab, which also is a player.
Yep.
That even has a network setting where I can get things off the network.
Yep.
I don't even have to go to Plex.
Yep.
And they usually work.
Yep.
But yeah, so
that's it. Yeah, Plex is beautiful, man. But if it's not a bit rate can just throw everything off, and on your 4K. I'm hoping they update it, because I actually, about a month ago, maybe a month or two ago, I actually had it on my 4K movies on there. One day it'll play, the next day it wouldn't play, and then when you try to play it again, it stutter. If you try to fast forward it, it's stuck for 20 minutes. So it was just a big problem with it. And I think I talked to we was all talking in the background, and Real was like, "You trying Kodi?" I was like, no, you know. And I went and got it, run my 4K, and watched it on Kodi inside my home network, and the rest was history. And that's where I watch my 4K. I watch my 4K content on Kodi, because I just don't have time with Plex having issues, because that's a big file it's trying to transcode. And
that must be it.
Yeah, and on certain devices, you're going to have some problems. Now, I think my PC, when I picked it up on my PC in Windows 7, it played perfect. But your PC going to play it perfectly. It's going to play it.
Yeah.
But on the Nvidia Shield, the most powerful Android device we have, in certain Android boxes, I think even my Fire Stick, I think one of my Fire Sticks, I don't forget which one it was. It might have been the 4K. I think it played it for when it started, it'll stutter, but then it'll catch on. I think it played it, but yeah, with the Nvidia Shield and stuff, it was just giving problems. And I was like, forget that. I just watch it on Kodi. So that might be the route. Really, if you at home anyway, that might be the route to go. Just put or just direct your Kodi into that 4K folder, and then you should be good to go.
That's an idea. All right, I got one last question.
Yep.
You know, they finally did the update on all the 4Ks.
Yes.
And is there any way to get more than 6 apps on the home page?
I want to say, I thought I had more. I think there's a way. I'll tell you this. There's a application, and it's called Nebula or Nebula, Nebula.
Yeah.
If you install that, you can add all your, because I didn't know it was limited. Honestly, I just got mine last week. It finally came through last week.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody else said they were updated, and I was checking every day. That's why I had my other stickers over here, but I'm checking every single day. I'm checking, and finally I got it. I will have to do a video on that one because I didn't know how many. Because I was late to the party.
Right.
I
too.
was late to the party. Maybe somebody in the chat will answer that. I'm quite sure somebody in the chat will answer that.
Probably.
And
I mean, it's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, it's not a deal breaker, but I know on certain devices, you know, that Nebula or Nebula, whatever is, I think I did a video on it. Might have did a live on it too. It's NEBULA.
Just like that.
Yup.
Yeah.
And you can get that and actually put it on there, and it will show up.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to definitely, man, because I was too late to the party, and I just felt some type of way.
Well,
I was like, man,
thanks
forget
a lot
that
for
stuff.
everything you do.
No problem, Leonard. No problem, Leonard.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you for tuning in and supporting me, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Yeah. And that was a good call right there. Real good call. What's up? What's up, Rose, baby? What's good? That was an excellent call. Let's see what we got. And so, yeah, that was good, man. That was a pretty solid call right there. See if we got any more questions. Guys, if you want to call in, this is the final call. If I don't see nobody coming in, you know, I would definitely get ready to shut that part down. All right. Shut that part. He's hey, Leonard called the show. Oh, you crazy, man. You crazy. He ain't sound that rough, GoPro. I done heard some way sounds like calls going in and out and stuff like that. Y'all remember when back in the day I used to have people call in. Remember, I used to have people come in on Zoom. Oh man, Lynette say, yo, Dale, a little late, but here we'll watch again later. What's up, Miss Lynette? How you doing, baby? It's all good. It's all good. You heard me rambling a little bit. We definitely got into a couple topics, talking about will you ever, if the Nvidia Shield come out with a new device tomorrow, next month, would you get it? So that we talked about that a little bit. Also, we talked about does having your own media library matter? So we definitely talked about that. So I think it matters. All right. If I can give my 2 cents, I would advise everyone to learn how to start your media. If you can't handle Plex, then there are other options, such as devices and applications. If you need some assistance, I'm always there. I don't mind giving you the instructions, but if you want me to walk you through it, then definitely you got to hire me. All right. I can give you all the tools. I can tell you, you're going to need a hammer. You're going to need some nails. You're going to need a screwdriver. I could give you all that in detail, but to actually walk you through it, like, because some people, they try to be slick and try to go email for email, and no, that would never work. I would rather for you to invest in yourself and get it right the first time. That way I'm on a video chat. I'm not just on the phone. I'm on a video chat and I'm walking you through it. So there's a difference between my style in teaching and other style in teaching. All right. I really don't have time to give you instructions step by step when we can actually just get into a video chat and let me see what you're working with. But I'm gonna make sure you got all the tools first before we even get on the video chat, because I do not want you wasting your money. All right, money. Hey, listen, I know how important it is to have money in your pocket, and I'm not about to have you waste your money. All right, no, that's not how I roll. All right, so I'm willing to get on the video chat. Remember, if you don't believe me, there's a lot of people in the chat that had one-on-ones with me. 30 minutes later, they off and running. They on some other. Matter of fact, there's a few of them out there that got way more content than me. There's a few of them that actually learned from me, and theirs look way better than mine. So it's all good. Dave say, yes, you can play your media through VLC player as a last resort. Yes, VLC, Nova. There are other media player applications that'll do it. I don't forget another one too, but I think Nova is more user friendly than VLC slightly. I think those are good options, really, when you have your media on the network. All right. So if you got a smart TV, a fairly new one, search Nova player. And if it pop up, that blue icon pop up, then there it is. You can put it on your smart TV. If you got the Fire Stick, you got Nvidia Shields, you got other Android devices, Android tablets, smartphones. You can pull all of those up and it will find your media library on your network and you can watch it from there. All right. You can definitely do it. You can definitely do it. Vincent say, Dale, you cracking me up tonight. You know how it is, Vincent. You know how I go. You know how I go. Better be, hey, listen, hey, Vincent, they better be lucky I ain't took no shots tonight. Because I'll really be talking some smack. They might try to get me tonight, man. So I actually need someone that is old school on Cody that can help me on how to change thumbnails on your own MP4. Yeah, you definitely gonna have to get somebody old school, zombie. I wish I can help you. Loomis, baby, how you doing? Say, click on your URL on the email. Loomis, what email did you send it to? Because I never received your email. You got to send it to asksuperdelltv@gmail.com. I don't know where you sent it to. I didn't see it. So send it to asksuperdelltv@gmail.com. Or you can have your sister know how to get in contact with me. And she can walk you through the process. That way, Loomis, when you need to talk to me one-on-one, we can talk in the background one-on-one. Matter of fact, have your sister set that up for you. She know how to do it. And that way we can talk in the background instead of sending a bunch of emails, Loomis. Sending it. That way is way easier. That way you can get me. So whenever you send a message, whenever I go into Hangouts, I will see it. I will see it. So definitely ask us to set you up. Like, yo, I need to get in touch with Dale. And if she don't help you out, Loomis, let me know. I'll go off on her. I'll do a whole show on her because she didn't help you, Loomis. I'll do a whole 30-minute show on Miss B. Miss B is wrong. She is wrong. I'll do a show on your behalf on Miss B. Oh, man. They say, yo, my Sony Blu-ray player can play my network also. Yes. The interface isn't pretty, but it plays. Remember, I actually said that on the show. Dave, I said that yesterday. You can use those to actually find it. Absolutely. Say, I tried Nova. I like it. Yeah, Nova is nice. Arcos is the same as Nova. It might be 1-2 settings off, but they pretty much the same. I actually found Arcos first. I was watching a channel of someone and they had that on there. They actually was like, yeah. I think they had Arco, but then they said, yeah, this one is more solid. And this was a while ago. This was probably about 7-8 months ago, because I ain't know nothing about no Nova. It says, it matters. Don't rely on these APKs. Look at Typhoon, gone down, cat mouse, etc., etc. It's the ultimate reliability. Absolutely. And I agree with you 1000%. When you got, I'm gonna tell y'all what my dad say. My dad say, when you got your own, can't nobody tell you no. Do the bow, Dale. Say it again, Dale. Say it again, Dale. When you got your own, can't no one tell you no. All right. So I'm gonna leave on that note. All right. I'm gonna leave on that note. And you know, and I hope y'all enjoyed the show. It's all about entertainment, but I also like to leave y'all with some gems. So I hope y'all rock with me, y'all stay with me. You know, so continue to support everyone. Continue to support everyone. And don't just listen to me because I don't listen to them. Give them a chance. Throw them a bone. All right. If they stay, if you look, try it, support everyone. I know sometimes it's a little hard, but maybe you'll get a sale on a shirt. I don't know. All right. Support everyone. I know it's hard for everyone to keep that interest, but you know, they say they're part of the cord cutting community. So give them a shout out, you know, sit back and check them out. You've been warned, you know, but support everyone, you know, really the ones who actually put themselves out there without icons, right? You got a face, because anybody can lie to you. Anybody can lie to you like this. All right, I could talk to you all day like this. You know, is that a shot? Is that a shot? It is what it is. But me, I like to be right here where I can look at you and I can show confidence. All right. That goes for anybody. That's why I like the creators who actually demonstrate in their videos. And that's why, you know, I approve them sometimes, you know. Not to say everybody that use icons are terrible, because they're not. A lot of them don't show their face, and it's all good. A lot of them, it took 5 years before they show their face. And they, you know, they got 200,000-300,000 subscribers, and they finally showed their face. It's just a more intimate, you know, relationship with y'all. You know, only thing I'm here is to help guide, teach, and I'm here to be taught. That's what it's all about. And that's my humble experience. So with that being said, guys, love y'all. Salute to y'all. Salute to my, hold up. Let me check. Salute to my brother. I think I got a message. My brother say, yo, I send you some money. My brother, I think my brother done hit the lottery, man. Spade, you hit the lottery, man. I think Spade hit the lottery, y'all. He must have hit a number. He might have hit that 4 digit. I think my brother hit that 4 digit. Let me see if anybody hit me up on PayPal before I get up out of here. I see. I got a couple people. Just a couple. I don't think it was anybody in the live chat. Okay. I see some people. I don't think it's anybody on here. All right. So I got some business to take care of in the background. But again, guys, I honestly appreciate the love. If I hurt your feelings, it wasn't my intentions. If I got under your skin, it's not my intentions. It's just I want better community. want accountability. All right. And recognition. I want it all. I want it all, like J Max say. Copycatting is illegal. Guys, I appreciate the love. Salute to everybody out there who showed some love, donating tonight, and giving me the opportunity to be in your home on your devices. I appreciate all the love. Again, tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, make sure you get that notification on. I will finally get into the Buzz TV box, another box for your IPTV. Some people gonna be upset. Oh, I'm not paying that. Then it's not for you. All right, it's not for you. All right, but we will get into it. I salute y'all. Y'all be safe out there. This is Superdell, and I'm turning on my icon just like the other ones. I'm out this mother. I talk to y'all. I'm out. Hey, do me a favor. Somebody call J-Mac. Get him some blue chews. J-Mac, get them blue chews so I can salute. Hey, blue chews. The blue chews. We out this motherfucker. You know I rock with y'all. I'm out this mother. Some people gonna be like, uh-oh. Hey, we talk to y'all later, man. Y'all be safe out there. Superdell, I'm out this joint. I'll talk to y'all. Peace. Blue chew.